Out of all the days that I worked, out of all the days that it happened, that would never happen ever. It happened. Earlier today, I streamed a bit of Nintendo Direct. It ended up cutting on the final of the reaction. And I'm not happy with it. Let me give you a breakdown of how my review's going to work. I'm going to show you games that we know that's coming out. Somewhat been shown on the Direct, and then give you my honest opinion of it. Let's start with just the first thing that they kind of showed. The Direct starts with the game that we kind of heard from the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, the Rhythm Paradise Groove. It started with basically one of the characters giving us a reminder, hey, this game still exists! And we want to show you it somehow. And it showed as it's a rhythm-based game that, like, we knew from, like, different genres, different style of it. We also knew that it was familiar to another rhythm game that Nintendo made back in the DS era. And then finally, we also got a confirmed release date for oh yeah, the shows that it had multiplayer and stuff. But we finally have a release date of July 2nd of this year. Well, we kind of knew that, but basically it just shows, hey, this game still exists. We still have some time to deal with this, but it's not too bad. Now, do bear me with mind in this. This is kind of this is my rapid session of games that will be shown. Nothing to direct, but it's basically just boring stuff. But here's what's going on with that lineup. Okay, so these games are going to be somewhat familiar. Then we got Onui Way of the Sword. We don't care about that. I don't even care about this game at all. I think this is from the same guy who made whatever the
Damn.
whatever the blah 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 that made the original game. I don't remember. Yeah, Capcom made them. Dragon Dogma 2 Dark Arisen. I don't care about that. Who the hell cares about it? Like, it could have been a little bit better, but it shouldn't be too bad. Next up, we got a full lineup of the Nintendo Switch 2 stuff with Stellar Blade, Orbitals, and Rayman Legends. We knew about Rayman Legends for a while. And then we got a multiplayer game for some odd reason. I don't even know why they would make a multiplayer game, but hey, at least it works that way. It's called Baywalk, and for some reason, I actually really enjoyed how they did it. Even at one point, like one of the players actually had a sign up that I fell down a hole again. I literally laughed at it for like a full minute. And like that's like the silliest thing I've heard about it. And then last but not least, in my quick session here, we got One Piece Grand Garment. It's basically just we take One Piece series into a feastia for some reason. And there's that quick website section, but I'm pretty sure there'll be more to it. But here's what we actually had just caught my attention here. Let's start with Pokopia, where for some reason it started with our Ditto friend. I actually had to go down to underwater where more Pokemon comes into existence, and for some reason it's now part of the new free DLC that's apparently launched today. And it's basically just underwater showing that he can swim in it, and we're getting more DLCs coming in sooner than later, and such. Next up, we got, for some odd reason, Fire Emblem Fortune Weaves, which I don't care about much, but it doesn't sound too bad. As what I've heard from other sources, I definitely would not be checking that out, but let's see what else is new. Next up in the lineup here would be Ninjala. It's a sequel to the first Ninjala game for some odd reason. It doesn't. I don't even know why they would do this, but it's Nintendo's decision, and it's basically just based on your character finding some weird thing, somehow open a forsaken thing that would ended up taking your character into a weird world, and they need to find a way back home using the Ninjala skills, whatever the live and flap and flap does. Nintendo's finally doing achievements for once, where you take original Donkey Kong games for some odd reason, and you take on their challenges. To complete them, you get hit to it, and it requires a Nintendo Switch Online service. Yep. Alright, you know what's next? We got Donkey Kong Bonanza getting more crap on its DLC with the Mario 40th anniversary for some odd reason, but who cares about that? Next up, we got, for some reason, from domain expansion from Vampire Survivors, we got Jujutsu Rumble. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survitation. For some odd reason, that is a mobile up name of a game, but it doesn't sound that too bad. But I don't mind whatever they put in hand. Up next, we have Lord of the Fallen 2. For some odd reason, that's a questionable game I could think of. It's basically for some odd reason, it's a game that from CI Games that basically just who cares about it. We got Liza P, Complete Edition. Who the hell cares about that? About it? I basically just don't care about it. Devil May Cry Devil Hunter Edition. Why do we have another Devil May Cry that literally came out in like 2017, 2019, blah blah, and such? And so, basically, we already had the game, and it's finally getting more forwarded into the Switch 2 version. And for once, next up we have Muramasa Revenant Bleed. So, it's basically just a 2D action game for some odd reason, but I don't know why they would announce it like that. We're coming with 3 more Xenoblade Chronicles. Got three Xenoblade Chronicles 3. He's into the Switch 2 editions coming to the Switch, and for some odd reason, I don't even know why they do that. But, what could we do about it? And they introduced another new Xenoblade games called the Xenoblade Genesis for some odd reason. I thought for a second it was gonna be Xenoblade Chronicles 4. I was dead wrong about that. And we moving on, we got Nintendo Switch Sports again for some odd reason, and that doesn't look too bad. It has a couple familiar ones like table tennis, archery, the boat thing, boxing, tennis, volleyball, bowling, basketball, golf, and then we got like a couple new ones like dumb wrestling, skateboarding. I think that's what this water bowling thing's called, power cruising. And then we had a prop plane, and then for some odd reason, jump ropes. Why do we have jump ropes in the Nintendo game? I don't even know. And they even showed a little gameplay of it. Basically, just the same guy. Hey, that's on the direct. It's basically just doing some questionable things, but I'm sure he is fine in the Thumb War game. Next up, we got DLC for RuneScape. Called RuneScape's Dragon Wilds. Oh, who cares about that? I don't care about it at all. It's basically just more RuneScape. Basically, that's all I would say about it. Next up, we got a couple more Nintendo Switch 2 games that come in. We got Hello Kitty Party Land, and it's basically just our quote-unquote Mario Party ripoff for some reason, but it doesn't sound too bad. Next up, we have... Whoa! Okay, how about we slow that down for a second, and we go with this one nice and slowly. We're going to be talking about the game that I'm actually really excited about. This is Star Fox. Let me explain what that is. It's basically just a remake of Star Fox 64, but it looks really better. I don't even know how they did it. But here's more in details. Okay, let me slow down my voice there. Star Fox, a brand new Star Fox game that somehow is coming to Nintendo Switch. It basically has all of the gameplay that is needed, and I'm pretty sure that I will be streaming it twitch.tv/BrotherD2143 and also here on YouTube. But basically, it's showing, hey, we're getting a new Star Fox game, and it's coming later this year. Mostly in almost 15 days from now. So, yeah. Thank you, voiceover myself. Now, like I said, it's basically Star Fox 64, but it's like now ported over to the new Nintendo Switch 2, and it looks a lot better. So, moving on, we got a couple more fast ones, but I'm pretty sure that's all you guys don't care about, so let's make it quick. After the sudden slowdown of Star Fox, we got Final Fantasy Renaissance for some odd reason. I don't know why this game exists. It's basically just Final Fantasy 1 again, but it's like remade completely for some odd reason. But it doesn't look too bad. I'm pretty sure I'm not playing it for good. We got Pikunuku. I don't even know what that is, but who... It basically it's like a single player slash multiplayer stuff, but it looks like it's just single player from developer from whatever the heck the developer for the game is. That'll come out next year. Dragon Quest Monsters, Dragon Quest Monsters, The Wizard World is somehow coming to Nintendo Switch 2 for some odd reason. I think it's just basically just showing us, hey, we got stuff going on. Hey, this is also releasing on December 3rd, 2026. That's pretty much not what I was thinking of, but okay, sure. Next up on our next line here, we got the Dust Bloods. I don't even care about this. This is basically whatever. This is from software. This is from software for some reason. Then they have closed network tests this year, and I already hate it because if it's if it's the developers from software, we know that's a Dark Souls game. From the top of my head, so that's gonna be a nope on me. Next up, we have Splatoon Raiders, who is basically just a single-player game where we go on some areas for some reason with some exploration bots, some really fights like some salmons for some reason, and with gadgets, blah 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 blah. There's gonna be a couple more things. There's a direct coming on June 30th this year here for some reason, but I'm never going to see that. And it's coming just this July of this year. Here, who cares about it? I don't care about it at all. They also revealed new colors but who cares about that? Well, that seems like we're getting close to the end of the direct already. There gotta be bangers, right? I mean, we got like Deltarune coming out in the level 4 Star Fox. We got fucking Metaphor ReFantazio coming in November. We got a couple okay games coming to the Switch. It's coming soon. What are we missing? What are we really missing? Oh, I know. I think we're missing some. Next up on the list, we got a surprise from Toby Fox. Also, we had a reveal of Deltarune Chapter 5. Yeah, we have another thing here, but it's like basically just showing us, hey, Chapter 5 is coming, and it's coming June 24th, the day before Star Fox comes around. That's not gonna last. Okay, next up we got Metaphor ReFantazio for some reason coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. Who, I don't know why that's coming, but it's coming. And for some odd reason. And on November 12th, moving on, we got Minecraft. It's just Minecraft. I think we all know what that is. And then we got a couple even more games coming to the Switch 2, like, let's see here. Terraria, the Night Kingdom, the Guide of Memories, Warhammer 4000 Space Marine 2, Observer System Redux, Daisy Cool Edition, Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2, Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration, Tales of the Eternia Remastered, and SnowRunner, don't know what that for, Fitness Boxing 30, your personal trainer, Everbloom, Final Fantasy XIV Online is coming in August of this year, and that's pretty much all I can say for now. Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3 is coming to the Switch 2, mostly Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, 2.8, and 3 plus Remind. For some odd reason, they're coming to the Switch 2 to basically a report from Switch 1 to Switch 2, but also getting a collection that's also coming in October. And then there's a demo for the third game. And then we finally had some news for Kingdom Hearts 4. Yeah, that comes into existence for some odd reason. And we still haven't heard any news about, like, what release date, but all we know is coming to Switch 2 as well. Okay, so we got Kingdom Hearts coming. Who cares about that? Let's see here. What else is missing? What are we missing? I don't know. What was that? Hello? Hello? Did you guys hear that? That sounds familiar. Oh no, don't tell me that, no. There is no way that this has been announced, right? Yes. Out of all the rumors and all the leaks that's been announced on Twitter and blah 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 and blah blah blah, and like people thinking, hey, this is coming on the Switch 2. This is coming to the Switch 2. There's gonna be like this coming. There's gonna be this coming. For some odd reason, Nintendo decided we're doing it. They're straight up remaking Ocarina of Time onto the Switch 2, and it's coming this year. So the weird fairy that I just heard just came out of existence, and I didn't even know that. Nice. We're getting Zelda 1 and we're getting all of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Sweet. And so with that, that's pretty much all of this video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please take care of yourself, your friends, your family, everybody around you. I do apologize that it's gonna cut out in the end of this stream there during Nintendo's direct live stream there. I'm upset about that, but I promise you that I'm fine. I'm calmed down. I'm never going to have an issue like that again. But let's hope that it never happens again. But until then, I'm done here. Take care.